Hello, you guys. Welcome back to the podcast. Happy Feminine Friday. We are here with another special guest on our weekly segment, Why Did I Get Married? Lessons from a Husband and a Wife. I am here with the Smith family. I'm going to allow them to introduce themselves before we get started.
Hello, everyone. My name is Kimberly Smith.
Hello, everybody. I'm Cedric Smith.
Yeah, and we go back from when I was in high school.
Way back.
Yeah, and Kim has definitely been a pivotal role in the woman that I became today.
Oh, thank you.
So I appreciate you. I appreciate you guys both. And because you guys are busy, for sure. And like taking the time out to do something, for someone that's not family.
You are family. Don't ever say you're not family. Like I said, you will always have a place in our hearts.
No, I appreciate
Always.
that. Yeah, and then you guys, so I'm I guess, looking forward to doing this interview because I've always been curious about like how you guys came to be. I think I was like so younger back then that it was just like, I knew you before you met Cedric, and then Cedric came to the picture and he was just like, like this, I guess knight in shining armor. Lack of a better word.
Cool.
And so I guess I just was curious on like how you guys came to be, how your marriage is going. I think I mentioned to you guys before I started the podcast. There's a lot of people that inbox me on like dating nowadays, on relationships, on marriage. So I figured to do something and talk to people that have what I would consider successful marriages.
Oh, thank you. We've been together a total of 11 years now. Truth behold, we actually met online.
Okay, nice.
And it started out with the DMs and, in each other's inbox. I don't remember if it was Facebook or Instagram. I don't remember. And then from there, it then started with phone calls and then video chats. And then ultimately we had our first date actually at Cuban Pizza in Montclair.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
okay.
That was our first date. And then here we are.
Yeah, that's a classic one. So what about, no input, nothing to add to that, pretty straightforward?
I mean, that was pretty much bits and pieces of the timeline that was right, but not there, but yeah.
Okay.
Basically.
Okay. So I'm just curious, do you remember who inboxed you or who DM'd you?
Honestly, I don't remember.
I actually was trying to think about this earlier. And I'm going to probably say me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't remember.
But I really don't remember. Yeah.
You said it's been 11 years total, right?
Yes.
Yeah, so yeah, it's been a while.
And actually, yesterday, Valentine's Day, was when he actually proposed to me years ago.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's
2015.
Yeah.
That was the year I graduated. Oh yeah, it was the year I graduated. Oh my gosh. It's crazy how fast time passes.
Yeah.
Time waits for no one.
Yeah. That's so cute though. Can I hear about the proposal?
Okay, it was yeah.
I guess let's start when, okay.
Because it was, it's when we got to the actual place and had dinner the way we did everything, but it was a lot for me leading up until there, getting the ring and hiding it, and there was only one or two people I really could tell about it from the door. And not even really till I'm going in today. And that was poor thing he said. Before I told anybody. It was them. And it was like, yeah, bro,
Yeah.
So we were out in Pennsylvania.
Yes.
What's that?
I don't know.
It's Parks Casino that's out there, but we were at whatever hotel. Anyway, we went to, can't remember the place, Hibachi. And I got it reserved. We had our own little room where you can close off the thing.
Oh, okay, very nice.
And as we were sitting in there, and I actually recorded it, and then I asked, and that was it.
And he yelled at me and told me not to cry because I was going to ruin my makeup.
That's so sweet. I didn't know it happened like that. That's so sweet.
Yeah, I had no idea that it was coming whatsoever. It was a complete shock to me. I wasn't expecting it so soon, but I'm glad it happened. I'm happy that we came into each other's lives. Of course, there's always going to be up and down moments within a marriage, but I can't ask for a better person to be my person along with me.
No, that's really sweet. You guys are going to make me cry. That's sweet. That's really, okay. Because these are one of the questions I feel like we kind of like just dived into everything. So I guess, because one of the questions I have here is like, how did you know this could be your person? So I guess starting off with you, Cedric, with the proposal, like how did you know like it was time to propose? Or that you wanted to propose? Like what?
How can I say this? Not even how can I say this? It was a lot that went into that. Not even a lot that went into thought process, because it would seem like it was fast. You know what I mean? But then I didn't really care about what anybody was fast, because if it was fast, it went right, I won. And if I went wrong, then I lost. But it was for me to win or lose. I don't care about, you know, I don't really care what people think about it. I'll stand on a hill alone.
Yeah.
So, sometimes I look like I made the call.
Yeah.
Yeah. But, yeah, that's it.
So what's the timeline for you guys dating? It was
August.
No, you know what? I do the chronology, you know, timeline things, okay? I know it was, I'm gonna say the DM stuff was like around June, May, June. Then it was July, we went to Cuban Pete's.
Yeah.
Then he said at that point, you know, we still was living our own lives though. We kicked it, but all right, you still live there, I live there, you do what you do, we living life. Said they were going to the beach. I got off work, went down to the beach. We hung out. Then it was a little period of time. Then we went to the basketball game. Yeah, then we went to the back.
Yep.
We went to the it was the opening night. It was the Knicks and the Bulls. I remember that because I was a Bulls fan. And that's still when D Rose was there with.
You lost me.
And Melo and them was there. They chipped him.
Okay.
But and that's about beginning of the season. What's that? September, October, beginning of the NBA season. And then I think November it was like, okay, boom. But the first like place we was, what was it up there? The Sting?
The Sting, yeah.
That was the actual, whatever month that was. That's November, December.
Yeah. We went to an outing that was hosted by a promoter that in Montclair, Morgan Mann. Shout out to Morgan Mann if you watch. At the Sting, where I actually made it official where he was with me.
Okay.
Because I've always kept my life pretty private. I've always kept my life pretty private when it comes to, you know, who I'm dating, because you could be dating someone, but are you exclusively dating that person? Is that person going to be your person? Is it just someone that you're having quote unquote fun with just for the time being, that kind of pass time away? But then when I noticed that the relationship was getting a little bit more serious with us and we were spending a lot of time together, I was going down to his house, he was coming up to my house, I had keys to his house at that point, he had keys to my house. It started to get serious, so I actually made it official where he was with me out in public in Montclair, where everybody knew who I was but nobody knew who he was. So that's when it actually became official. So it's like around that like November, December time frame.
Okay.
And it was basically exactly the same thing that happened. And she was out and about in places and venues with me in my town.
Yeah. No, I definitely know you were well known in Montclair. Like, just for sure. for sure. So, I mean, that's really amazing to hear. But, okay, so your perspective, like, how did you know Cedric was, like, your person? Especially since it was a shock that you didn't know you were going to get engaged so soon.
When I saw his commitment to wanting to get to know me for me, it wasn't about a relationship about, oh yeah, I just want to get to know her, I just want to get into her pants, I just want to have like sex with her. He really wanted to get to know me and then also get to know my kids, because we have a blended marriage. I have children, of course, and he has children, of course. So it was getting to know, both of my children, understanding my lifestyle, what I was doing, ultimately making sure before any relationship, I've always said that I want to make sure that I was done with my kids, meaning they graduated high school and they were moving on to the next level in their lives and what they wanted to do. That was my main focus. So I really wasn't trying to be in a serious relationship. But as I was moving along my last one, that's when ultimately, Cedric came into my life. And it was, again, more than just about, hey, what's up? Let's hook up and call it a one and done. It was really getting to know me, getting to know my soul, my life, my family. And then, of course, que sera, sera.
Yeah.
We go on from there.
No, for sure. The timing was impeccable. Because it was just like right when we were graduating, Cedric came. So it was just like, talk about timing.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was. It was timing.
Timing's everything.
And I was there for like how Chris was with Cedric. I think we both loved him. And we knew that like things were getting serious around Christmas time. Yep. Because you guys got the gifts and everything like that. So it was nice to see you like, I don't know, flourish, if that makes sense. Like, you're always, like, beautiful and amazing, but you're just, like, I don't know, there's, like, an aura to you. Like,
It was. And a lot of people were saying that also because I was always just so committed to making sure everyone else was good. But it was coming to a point in my life where I needed to make sure that I was good. Yeah. I did my job in raising, the kids along with their father. Me and their father, we still have a great relationship to this day. We all get along, which is great. But the kids, of course, were with me the majority of the time. So my main focus was getting them ready for the next level of adulthood, moving out, getting a job, understanding what adulting is. It's a real thing. It's nothing fake. Mommy and daddy's no longer going to be here for you for the rest of your life. We'll be here, but you have to learn the ins and outs of life being an adult. Yeah. So it was my time. Yeah.
No, you did definitely a great job. I mean, you impacted my life. Like, I would never forget. It was like, I think we were like in junior prom. And like my hair was messed up and I don't know if you remember this, I didn't know what I was gonna do. And then you helped me, you talked me through, you calmed me down. So you've always been like a really good, like a mother figure, And it was just, I don't know, it was just nice to see you like in a relationship, happy. I don't know, it's something to like definitely behold. Now that I know the story too. It's amazing. It's amazing because I was like living through the time with you guys, but I didn't actually know what was going on. Story, So
but you were there.
Yeah, I was there. And I witnessed.
You were there
from start to finish. Well, not start to finish, but like from I guess somewhat beginning to
where we are now.
Yeah, and then the wedding was amazing, for sure.
Yes. Wedding was awesome. We decided to go to Vegas and get married. We wanted to do a 2-in-1, meaning destination wedding, get married, and honeymoon at the same time. We have friends and family that came out. Then there were some individuals that were able to also watch it virtually, which was good. And then after we got married, we party hardy. Yeah. I mean, it's some people say it's a non-traditional wedding, but ultimately that's what I wanted because again, this was my second marriage. Not going to get into details about my first marriage, not saying it was bad or anything, but the second time around, I would say if I knew what I knew the second time around, maybe things may have worked out in the first one. Again, we don't know that. We really don't know. But the second time around, I said, I'm not going to spend all this money to put on a fashion show and a show for everyone else. This is something that's going to be intimate for myself and my husband, my soon-to-be husband at the time. And that's what we did. I said, hey, if you guys can come and make it, come and make it. We're going to have fun. We're going to party. We're going to enjoy life. And then we'll come back to Jersey and move on.
And no, I just want to say you guys slayed. I remember you guys definitely look good for the photos and everything.
Thank you.
Yeah, and I think that it made to me like it made sense because I don't know, you guys were just like this like couple like filled with joy and excitement all the time. So like it was just fitting, in general. But
there's one there and then there's one there. I don't know if the camera can see it, but.
Yeah, I don't think they could see it, but
it's okay.
Yeah.
I just know it's there.
They're beautiful. They're beautiful.
They're there.
And then the one over there. That's my favorite one.
Yeah, that was gorgeous. I love the dress. I wish they could see it. And Cedric, you look real fly too.
I know. Absolutely.
He was like, some come to do. But I'm glad that we kind of like segue into this being like your second marriage, and I guess one of the questions that I had is like specifically for people on deciding to get married, whether if it's like remarried, married for the first time. Like, what are some lessons that you guys learned, whether if it's, especially like in this marriage, on, I guess, like what it takes to sustain a marriage, when you know you're ready or ready for marriage or to take that step?
Marriage is like having another job. It's a commitment. It takes a lot of commitment. It takes a lot of communication. Marriage is always not going to be 100% perfect. That's why it takes work. There's going to be some days where you want to say, oh my God, I want to kill my husband. Oh my God, I want to kill my wife. You know, not intentionally, but
you got a serious thing. He's like, so serious.
You know, it's times where we can work each other's nerves, you know, and then there's times where you may say, you know what, I'm over it, I'm tired, I don't know what to do, but then you have to really sit back and think to yourself, why did I get married? It's not about quitting, it's about working things out. Because it's just like when you tell your kids growing up, if you sign up to play football and you don't like it, guess what? You're going to still play for the whole year. You're going to learn commitment. And then once you finish the year, you can at least say you tried it. You don't want to commit into something and then let it go halfway through, because you're never going to have the experience of acknowledging what it was really like to go through the whole process. It's just being open and truthful to one another. You need to have those hard conversations, whether it's about sex, whether it's about finances, whatever it is about. You have to have those hard conversations, because there could be times where the woman could be thinking that she's less than, or the man could be thinking that he's less than. But as long as you have an open dialogue on what's going on, you guys can come to a happy medium to agree to disagree, if that makes sense.
Yeah. I mean, how can I put it even in a little more, we won't make it not humorous, but as far as, the commitment, it's communication, but communication is one thing, comprehension is another. And also, when you have said conversations, or each party has to understand, has to be open-minded about what's being spoken about, and not take it defensively or be offended. Even you feel your little feelings hurt for a second, think. Because you'd be like, yeah, I want to kill her. Or, I take that back. I've never said I never even thought that, to be honest. That's just like, but nah. But yeah, you have, like I said, ups and downs, good, bad, whatever. But once you get to a point, though, you have to choose yourself sometimes. Not in like being selfish, like it's always my way. But if you can't reach the happy medium, sometimes you have to do that, and then y'all have to circle back and just work it out. Because I know, like, she's a lot. She could really be a lot. Like, if I didn't have like that type of patience and that type of mind, that okay. Now I know I can be a bit. I can be a piece.
More than a bit.
I can be a piece.
Let's say 2 slices a piece.
I'm usually antagonized, but for the most part, that's, like I said, we both see how we can both say the same thing though.
Yeah, instinct. Yeah.
Crazy.